Good morning, guys. It has been a long, crappy day. I know. Stay positive, Nathan. I have not left the house at all today yet. It is, I don't know, 7 o'clock. Pitch black out here, and I need to get out of the house for a little bit. So we're going to go out to Goodwill here before they close, see if we can't find some cool stuff for eBay. And or just some cool stuff for the little and the tiny and me. No, I don't know. I don't buy myself stuff very often. But we're going to go out to Goodwill, see if we can find anything. And then we're going to go over to Walmart and see if we can find something that would be deliciously tasty for tonight for dinner. Because I am a hungry boy and I have not had much to eat today yet. I've been busy with a lot of things. And just, I don't know, a handful of things haven't been going right. But I always keep my head up. I always try to handle every negative situation in the most positive way that I can. And that's what we're going to keep on doing today. So let's get past this SARTA bus. Get out here to the Goodwill and see if we can't find some cool stuff. God, it is butt cold out here, guys. It's like 26 degrees. It is so cold. Let's get in this place. Alright, that wasn't so bad. I got a couple of things, but nothing major. Plus the store was closing, so I had to get out of there. Alright, I'm trying to think of what would be good tonight. One thing I want to try to make is a calzone. In fact, over at Goodwill, I just saw these things that are like half moon shaped, and you put your dough in there and then you fill it up and then you smash it over on the other side and it makes like the jagged thing around the edge. But I don't think I'd be able to use that the way that I would be making the the bread or whatever you want to call it. Let me take a minute. Okay, one thing I'm thinking is pigs in a blanket. The other is the calzone. And of course they don't have the pepperoni I want. Yes, they do. Pepperoni minis. Yep, that's it right there. So I picked up this almond flour, but I don't think I'm gonna buy it. $8. I see a lot of recipes online, keto recipes with almond flour, but I don't think it's necessary most of the time. I think if I'm making pigs in a blanket, I'm gonna want some of this. Yes, please. And that's how you source Walmart clearance for resale on eBay. That wasn't too bad of a shopping trip. I got an entire cart full of things for eBay from clearance at Walmart. I spent just over $70 on it, and I'll probably make $200 profit from everything. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I picked up today while I was out. You guys saw my shopping cart that was full at Walmart because I was sourcing in the clearance stuff. I got some really good stuff there. First thing I got here, though, I stopped at the Goodwill. I got these cute little New Balance. Well, you guys saw me pick these up, actually. They were only $5. And these should go for about 20 to 25 bucks. But how cute are those for a little girl? There was a couple other things I picked up at the Goodwill, but I did not end up getting them. However, I did get a bunch of these Barbie Fashionistas Ken dolls. I have 4 of this guy, 3 of this one, the Blondie, and 1 of this guy here. Is that right? 4, 5, 7. Yeah, that's right. 8 of them. I thought I got 9. Maybe there's another one floating around here somewhere. I guess not. But another thing that I got was the Lego Ninjago set. This is a $100 set. In fact, you can still see the original tag right there. I paid 20 bucks for it, and I've already got it on there for $100 or best offer. And then this down here, this is what was in the big boxes. Even Flow Embrace Infant Car Seat Bases. Basically, people buy those if they have like 2 cars or 3 cars and 1 car seat that they want to move from car to car. Instead of having to undo the base in each car and transfer it over, they just hook up the bases in several cars, pick up the seat, put it in here, pick up the seat, put it in there. Real easy. I paid $5 a piece for those. I got 5 of them, and I have them on there already for $32 or best offer each. So that was the little haul that I did. I'm still looking around for that other Barbie guy, because I swear I had 9 of them, and there's only 8 of them over there. Anyways, doesn't really matter. I'm a hungry boy, and I am ready to make something to eat. Now, I just need to decide if I'm going to do the hot dogs or the calzone, and hot dogs, that sounds good. Man, for a minute I thought that I was out of mozzarella cheese, but I think I have enough left in this bag right here that I can still do this. I need the mozzarella and the Parmesan again, an egg. I got my classic Jumbo Franks. Believe it or not, these cheap ones, bar S, I like better than any other hot dogs. And I got more parchment paper because I ran out yesterday. And then I bought one more thing here. I bought the Heinz no sugar added tomato ketchup. Let's see, 1 carb per tablespoon, and I'll probably use a tablespoon total because I don't know, there's something about this. It doesn't taste like regular ketchup. It kind of does, but it's a little sweet. So it'll do because I can't have regular ketchup. but I just want to maybe be able to dip it in the ketchup, get a little bit of that taste. Okay, I hope you guys can see me all right there. I need a light in the front here instead of just on my neck fat. Basically, we're gonna make what would be our bread, you know, what we're gonna roll the hot dogs up in. We're gonna make that just like we make the pizza crust, with just the mozzarella and the Parmesan and an egg. I don't think we need to make it any other way. There are a couple other recipes out there. One of them includes almond, what the heck is it called? Almond flour. But I didn't feel like spending $8 on it. A little bit more. So we're not going to use the almond flour tonight. This stuff works perfectly fine, and I think it'll work for what we want to do here. I really like this mixture. I'm really glad I found this because it can be used for so many different things. I mean, just this mixture right here as it sits, I can spread out onto the pan, stick it in there for 10 minutes on 350, and then cut it up and it's like little cheese sticks. Or, as you know, I've used it several times for pizza crust, and now we're about to use it to roll hot dogs in and make faux corn dogs. I got one piece on a pan here so that we can set our dogies on there to put in the oven. I have another piece here, and what I'm going to do is spread out a little bit of this mixture at a time, and then I'm going to put a hot dog on it, and then I'm going to use the parchment paper and roll it up around the hot dog on the parchment paper, if that makes sense. If not, just keep watching. Okay, so there we got a little bit on there. I think what we'll do is take our hot dog, sort of, not really. Okay, so that's not really working. We'll move on to plan B here. I thought this might work, but since it's not working, we're going to move on to plan B. And it's not a disaster, because what we're going to do is we're going to spread it out on there just like we were making the pizza dough, the pizza crust. And then we'll bake it for a few minutes to get it like almost solid. And then we'll cut it into smaller pieces, roll the hot dog in there, and stick it back in the oven. I don't know, let's give it a shot, see what happens. So this is one of the challenges of staying on, I mean, any diet, but this low-carb diet for me. It's a challenge to have to cook stuff all the time, first of all, when my time is so valuable to me. I just want to keep on working. And then when something isn't working out like this, like when I was walking around the store and I was buying the ingredients for this, I walked by this heating box they had in the middle, and they had hot dogs in there. And my first thought was, I could simply grab 3 hot dogs for $1 a piece, eat them out in the car, and be done with it. But no, here I am a couple hours later, playing around with this stuff, attempting to make a fake corn dog. Alright, we're almost ready here. Alright, so here's what I did. I just made it like I do with the pizza crust, only it's smaller. I gave it, you know, nice edges there. So after it cooks, we'll have enough to wrap probably 4 hot dogs, I would think. Let's get this in the oven. Start cooking. Okay, well that seemed to work a little bit better. I was able to actually roll them up after I cooked the dough. Oh my god, I did air quotes. Kill me now. After I cooked the dough, for only about half the time that I usually do. It was super hot. It was burning my fingers, but I was able to put a piece of cheese on each and then roll the hot dog up, and it surrounded the whole hot dog. So I think it's going to turn out good. We'll just have to wait for a few minutes, and, you know, then we'll give it a taste test. Yeah, I think that worked pretty good, guys. Look at that. Cheese coming out. Gonna have to let it cool down for a minute, though. But that definitely worked out. Shoot, I almost lost one of my wieners. Look at that, guys. Let's do the thumbnail picture right here. Although it seems like it's not bright enough or something. A plate of wieners. Oh my god. Alright, let's let that cool down a minute. I got one more bottle of Coke Zero here. I wish it was Cherry Zero. I can handle that stuff a lot better. This stuff is good, but I don't know. I like the cherry a lot better. Still pretty tasty. Although you could pick this up and eat it with your hand. Yeah, so you can totally hold it. Looks like a Twinkie, but you could hold it and take a bite, but it's super, super hot. So, but you can see where I have cheese on there. It oozed out. Woo! Our hog almost lost its blanket. Wow, that's really good. That turned out a lot better than I expected it was going to. And even though the low carb ketchup, the low sugar, no added sugar, whatever it's called, even though it's that kind of ketchup and it's a little sweet, it's still really good. Slap your mama. Yeah, that's definitely something I'm gonna make again, guys. I say that with almost everything that I make. So that's good because I'm getting a good arsenal of foods that I can have. The biggest problem is just that I have to take the time out to make them. But well worth it. Definitely going to make these again. Wherever you guys are waking up, whatever time it is, make the best of your day. Do something for somebody else. Pay it forward and let's make this world a better place. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.